So it's the fact that he was actually preoccupied and he was busy doing other things. And she actually wanted to do some other stuff. She also feels like this has been burdened on her, like a burden that she's been having to carry. Like, you know, and they've been fighting and arguing. Like, this ain't the first time. It shows where she's like, I want to create a home. I want to move. But she was with the shits. Because she was the Queen of Wands. She was ready to go in regardless. And in his mind, he's like, yo, I'm trying to handle like business. I have a lot of things I need to do. For him, it just wasn't about hoes. It was actually about business. Like I got affairs to handle. Of course, I gotta go screw somebody real quick on the side too, but I have affairs. I have things I have to go and to organize. You see what I'm saying? There may have even been some physical like violence, or a pushing, or a back and forth pushing, or something where they've actually, most definitely there were more cruel words exchanged. That was obvious. Her, ooh, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Y'all, in these cards, I'm actually not seeing where the baby is actually completely wrong. It is showing her trying to balance her feelings, her emotions, like wanting to spend time with him, wanting to do family stuff, like wanting to do more family oriented, more stuff dealing with the home, and he doesn't have time, and he keeps promising that he's gonna do it, and she's like, okay. There was a lot of ooh, and he's standing his ground, y'all. He's gonna stand his ground. He doesn't care. He's hurt too. He's hurt, but he's standing his ground. She still wants to stay with him. Y'all, I don't think she's leaving. I don't think she's leaving. Let's all say a prayer for her. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no fuckboy. For you art with me, my rod and my staff, they comfort me. Surely reasonable and self-respect will follow me in all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Y'all, she's not leaving. She's not leaving. She's gonna keep trying to figure it out. Keep trying to make it work. Keep trying to balance it out. Keep trying to, oh, y'all, it's still the same energy in the last reading. I think older women need to reach out to her. I think she needs older, experienced women who've dealt with these type of men to reach out to her. Because it's still not fully sinking in with her. You know how we kind of slow in certain areas and she's slow in love? It's like, it's naive. It's like, it's having to sink in. Why is she refusing to like leave? Even after he done shown your panties and your drawers and embarrassed you, and y'all embarrassing each other, like, why is she refusing to leave? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, wow. it's normal. We go through this, but this time it's playing out on social media, and she wants to win. She wants to prove a point. She wants to win. It's this, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I want to win. I want to win. And it's not a balanced, they've been doing this. So to her, it's just now on public. It's just now been made public, but they've been, oh, well, we've been going through this. This is normal. It's a lot of excuses. It's a lot of excuses. It's a lot of excuses. Wow, y'all. She's like, excuse me. Let me go. Stand by your man. I know he's treating you like shit, but stand by your man. She needs an older woman, like somebody like more like my age who's been through this and can kind of tell her, girl, no. But she done started something I'm seeing here in the cards where she's gonna have a lot of problems now with Mimi. The problems have just started with Mimi. Mimi's like, okay, bitch, we gonna go toe to toe. Like, her and Mimi ain't done. Her and Mimi ain't done. This is gonna get more, and because of this, she's gonna involve herself with the baby even more. Even some questions that she had because of this has been clarified. So some stuff that the baby wasn't being honest about, she now has some information. I don't think she knew something about Danileigh, and because Danileigh ran her mouth now, and the baby now she knows, and she's ready to take it there. She's ready to take it there. There's some repercussions that is coming. Even physical violence may even happen because it's something the baby wasn't telling her that is now going, oof, okay. Now, she is so soft, y'all. She's like, well, we go through this and he's gonna come to his senses. And it's not just about the baby, y'all. A lot of y'all are like, well, she has a baby with him. It's more than that. It's more than that. It's deeper than that. She wants to win. It's almost a competition. Like, internally, she wants to win. Like, yeah, he dragged me, he dogged me, but, you know, he eventually, I tired him out and he married me. It's almost a competition to her. Like, it's not the Olympics, girl. You ain't gonna win a gold medal. You're gonna win a tired pussy and a broken heart. Sorry to say it. And a sad child, a sad baby who watched her mom getting treated like shit. You know, I don't think the baby is set up for like romantic relationships. I just don't think he's meant for that. He's a money making like machine. You know what I'm saying? So why don't we go into the, what is Mimi going to do after all of this? Because she's coming up as the Queen of Swords. She ready to bop a bitch upside her motherfucking head. She ready to bring it there. What is Mimi going to do about this whole situation of 5-4? And she's mad because cards are flying. She's emotional about it, but it keeps speaking about some type of lie he was telling her about Danileigh that she found out and that she's going to confront him about. And he knows this. He knows this. Like, she's waiting to confront him. It's something that he wasn't being honest about that was exposed. I don't know what Daddy said. I don't know what he said, but she's going to confront that ass. I don't know. And she does want to pull like receipts to prove a certain point now. And he's actually the baby. That's my baby. He's trying not to take sides. He's actually trying not to take sides in this situation, because something about this can get really nasty on both ends, and he's actually trying not to take sides. But it looks like homegirl may start dropping some like receipts. Like, that's not what you told me. Like, she's gonna this ain't done, y'all. It has a very, like, you playing with the wrong bitch energy. Like, Mimi's like, you playing with the wrong bitch. Like, I'm going to release the Krakens. Like, it's getting very, he doesn't want to say anything. He wants to move on because he knows, like, both sides has tea. Y'all, it's like, and Mimi is about to, like, release her Krakens, you know, like, even to the point where she's willing to fight, like, Danny, like fight her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me see. Is Mimi still romantically involved with the baby? That's my baby. Is she still sleeping with him? What's the status of their relationship? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, honey. That's my man, and I'm sticking with him. Okay, that's her man, and she's sticking with him. Okay, she ain't going nowhere. They have a history. They have a family. Okay, she looks up to him. She admires him. He's the caretaker. He's the provider, but he's put them in a funny situation. And she also sees him as, like, bipolar. She is gonna go off on him. Oh, she ain't done, y'all. She ain't done. This is a woman. This is the same stand by your man. He makes me feel a certain type of way, but I'm standing by him. We gonna rain down this nigga twice, but I'm not going anywhere. She does hold a certain power. And again, remember I'm saying he's not going to choose sides. He's not, man, whatever. He's not going to choose sides. And something about her is more emotionally stable than, like, Danileigh. I feel like Danileigh's in a fantasy world, while she's more like, you need to let her know who I am. Like, you need to let her know I'm a rain down on this bitch twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I feel like the way she's presenting herself on camera is calmer than she really is behind cameras. She's emotional about this. Oh, Lord. And, like, homegirl is like, Danileigh's like, well, I love him, and we have a child together, and we're trying to build something, and it's just too much. It's just too much in these cards. It's too much. It's a lot of stuff I saw in the cards, and it's the same energy. Even, like, before Mimi really spoke on it, in the last Danileigh reading I did, she was about the shit still, and she's still about the shits, but now it looks like she wants to beat her ass. Like, it's like, bitch, why you talking so much? Why you so fucking emotional, bitch? Like, play your role. That's the energy. Play your role. I was trying to figure out the energy. The energy is play your role. Leave us alone and play your role, bitch. Play your role. Ooh, Lord. It's a little bit too street and too ghetto for me. It's like, girl, all y'all need to, like, mature and grow up. And y'all have kids involved in this situation. Like, y'all's kids are seeing a whole bunch of kids having kids. It's really sad. But why don't we go into somebody's like, bitch, sad, like that ugly finger you got that's missing that nail. But girl, I'm just keeping it 100. It is what it is. How does the baby really feel about Danileigh? What's his true feelings? What's his true intentions? Here's where the truth comes out, y'all. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. He trying to... I don't love her. I don't hate her. I'm just trying to... I don't love her. I don't hate her. You never want the King of Cups to fall by this. This is not good. This is like, whatever, you know, yeah, girl, yeah, you know, I don't take you seriously. I do take you seriously. Like how he was in the last reading. He really is wanting to get away from her. He really is. And she wants to like still make it work. She wants to, Danileigh is like still, he also thinks that she's a nice person. Like she's nice. She's a nice person, but she's sneaky. And he's getting tired of it. Oh Lord, this is crazy. Okay. Nah, it ain't, no. And the cards that are aiming towards the future, it shows her moving on, because she is gonna like move on, but it's a force type of like moved on. It's not a normal type of, he feels like, okay, so what lies in the future for Danileigh and the baby? Girl, girl, pick up your panties, your tampons, your pads, your yeast infection cream, your Monistat 7, your Summer's Eve douche, and get the fuck on, girl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This ain't gonna be cute. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of... Girl, I want to know, is he 10 inches? Is it like the D? Is it the D? Like, somebody tell me. She's going to want to still hold on to this thing about a family. Like, this weird energy of... It's just weird, y'all. It's like ultimatums about what he's going to do. And he's never really going to, like, do it. They're going to continue some weird, toxic situation. I think in his mind, he's like, let me back away slowly. Because this does have the potential. He wants to keep this out of court because he doesn't want it to affect his other family. He's trying to protect something. I don't know if he's got a HIV. I don't know what, but the baby is trying to hide a big secret. And something about these women fighting could expose it. You know, when people get to, it's not just about a child. Yeah, he's thinking about his whole family. Something ain't sitting right. And Danileigh ain't, her screws ain't on. She's kind of gone into a delusion when it comes to this man. He's doing something to protect his whole family. And if she's not careful, he could actually end up winning in court. He could end up winning partial custody because she needs to get her mind right. And she needs to get some older women around her who have been through this and have left. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't going to work. Like, it's very toxic. It's very funny. There's no healing energy. You don't ever want this. You don't ever want this man to come up and then the 2 of coins. It's someone who's like hot and cold about you. And that's how he looked in the last cards. Like, I like you, but you know, yeah. Which is telling me that she's not the main chick. He's not lying. He's not lying. He is not lying. How does Danileigh... It's that secondhand embarrassment. It's like I felt secondhand embarrassment for her. how does Danileigh really feel about the baby? And what lies in their future? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. It's almost like ladies, sometimes you got to look at your life before you met him and how your life is now. That's an indication of what you need to do. Girl, get his ass to buy you a house. Get his ass to pay for your car. Go back to work and go and live your life. Period. Period, poo. Let me see. Okay, because that's not where the money resides, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Again, this obsession with having a family. Family. I'm about to go into this more. Danileigh is like, you're going to give me my family, even if I have to kill you. It's like, it's giving me Bride of Chucky. It is kind of weird, y'all. And she wants him to take care of her. She wants the family life. She sees him as a man of means, a money maker. It's so crazy how one person in a relationship sees you one way and then another person sees you. He also does a lot of traveling, so that's one thing. And she knows he be lying all the time. She knows it's up and down. She knows they're in a weird situation. But in her core, she wants a family with this man. And she feels he's just making a lot of excuses to not have one. She's gonna semi-move on. It's like a semi-moving on. Like it's still holding on to some hope and trying to see if the situation, and he's gonna be about his money. He's gonna be about his money, and she's like semi moved on, because this is telling me you may have moved on, but not mentally. Like you're still holding on. Oh Lord, why does Danileigh still feel like, girl, put down the seduction oil at 3 Hoodoo Sisters, and girl, get you an evil eye mojo, girl. Get you that evil eye mojo handmade by me, girl, and send away all that like negative hoe energy and get you a protection like mojo to put like by your door. You know what I'm saying? And then a prosperity mojo to like get your money up, girl, because this is just too much. Why is Danileigh obsessed with this whole thing about them having a family? Is it really about like them having a child to get? No, I want to ask for this day. What is she so obsessed about, Spirit? Why is Danileigh obsessed with proving a point and having a family with this man? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. We about to go to the ancestors. She's naturally a very emotional person, and she wants to have that family. Wow. She wants that union, even if it surpassed her better judgment. Y'all, it's just bad judgment. It's bad judgment. It's bad. This is bad judgment all the way for her. It's just bad. What do the spirits who dwell with God, what are they trying to say about this situation overall? Girl, pick up your clitoris, put it in your purse, girl, and leave. And leave. Take your clitoris, put it in your purse, and leave, girl. And take your beautiful child and keep it moving. She has a lot of growing up and, like, maturity to do. And she's kind of in a fantasy world. Okay, what is the advice? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Girl, you are weaving destruction. The spirits are like, it's almost like creating toxicity things that will not grow. Sexuality, a lot of sex energy that is not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not growth. Using sex to create something that isn't really there. So it's a very sexual relationship. It's a lot of sex, but it's sex that is not being honored. Telling all your business, girl. And somebody's going to have to make a major change. A major change. Trying to... Wow. And I do feel somebody needs to come forward who does have compassion. I agree. I've been saying that. Older women, it just feels like she needs wisdom. Like older women who can come and help walk her out of this situation. Because Danileigh is not going out without a fight. It's very sexual. It's very sexual. And it's like somebody to help her to get her mind right. An elder, somebody to tell her, baby, it's going to be okay. Like, you don't got to deal with these broken ass men. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of embarrassing. It is, but sometimes you got to go through that. Is Danileigh going to leave the baby by 2021? Is she going to seriously like walk away? Hell no. And you don't need a psychic to fucking tell you that. I know what y'all are saying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Girl, she ain't leaving. She ain't leaving, y'all. Her mind is fucked up. Her mind is fucked up, y'all. Her mind, like I said, she's delusional. Like, she's literally in delusion. You see what I'm saying? She's in delusion, y'all. Her mind ain't right. Her mind ain't set straight. That's sad. That's so sad. So sad. So sad, y'all. So sad. It's not even funny anymore. It's just very toxic and sad. Being in a sad relationship. We see the money, the cars, the jewelry, and this is what most of these celebrities be going through. I've read enough of them secretly to know that all that shines is not gold. All that shines is not gold. Poor girl. She really is out of her mind. She really is out of her mind. What lies in the future with Mimi and Dababy? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. She ain't going nowhere. Nowhere where, bitch? Where am I going? Where his penis is going inside of my vagina, that's where it's going. You know what I'm saying? It's going there. Nah, bitch, we got a thing going on, ho, and you ain't about to stop nothing. He gonna be my man. He's a rapper. He's gonna run these streets. He's gonna have kids with all y'all random ass bitches, and I'm going to still be that bitch, that Charlotte bitch, that down bitch, that Matt bitch. I'm not going nowhere. You're leaving. I'm staying. Play your role. Technically, I'm actually the main bitch. Y'all hoes need to bow down to me and my household. It's a business. It's like, nah, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. Bitch, I'm good. I'm eating good. I'm living good. I am the head mistress. I am the Cleopatra, and he is my Mark Anthony. She's like, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. This shit is my family. This my nigga. Woo! Lord, toxic, toxic, toxic. And y'all need to mind y'all motherfucking business, is what she's telling y'all. Ooh, how does the baby's other... This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. And then he's like, yeah, buy my album. Nigga, fuck you. Hold on, let me see. How does the baby's quiet baby mama feel about all of this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. She doesn't like Danileigh either. She doesn't like Danileigh. She's like, I'm about my money. I don't know if she owns some type of like business or she isn't. I don't know I don't know her. I haven't researched her, but she about her money, her business. She don't want her business out there because she wants to keep her shit private, her shit on the low. She about her money, taking care of her household, making sure her opportunities. So who's his second baby mama? But she does feel something came out that Danileigh has said that made the girls upset. Something where she's like, this is what you happen when you don't take your life seriously, nigga. It's like you keep fucking with these hoes, and look, as long as he takes care of me and he handles his business and he take care of his kids, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's like, she's like, I'm about my money. I'm about my business. Who is the second baby mama? Because she's about her, like, her bit. What did I say? Keep the money coming. Keep whatever coming. I don't give a fuck. Just keep me out of y'all's confusion. Balance that shit. She does think, like, doesn't this look like Danileigh? Like, Danileigh needs to balance her mind. And she also feels like Danileigh is dickmatized, too. Like, she ain't never had dick that good. Dick so good, she just speaking tongues live and crying and then laughing and then having, yeah. Whew, Lord, let's end it on a positive note with the, hold on, y'all. This shit is negative. This shit is negative. Let's spray. All right. The energy is very toxic. So I don't want that in my house. This is a house of love and joy. Okay. Not, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Leave that shit outside in the streets where his dick and your vagina seems to be dragging. Like, girl, just let it go. Hold on, let me see. What do the ancestors... What do the ancestors have to say? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. I'm scared. Oh, wow. Everybody in this situation is going to have to find a way to be diplomatic. Like, y'all are all in this together. The ancestors are like, you need to be diplomatic. Like, y'all gonna have to find a way to get along, all of y'all. And then not just, they're talking about actually the whole group of people involved in this. Y'all are gonna have to figure out a way to make this work. This is giving me polygamy vibes. Giving me polygamy vibes. Like, all these women know what time it was giving me polygamy vibes in the last reading. I was like, this is giving me polygamy. How is this going to affect his career? The baby's career. Y'all love toxic street niggas, so y'all are still about to support that shit. Oh, he don't care about nobody. I love it. A lot of women love that broken future, toxic, you know, because to us it's masculine because it